Hi guys, and welcome back to our DCUO Let's Play for PS3. I am Ninja Misty, and with me is...
Woot! Ninja Andrew.
And we are going to Ace Chemicals to do an alert.
Oh god.
That's right.
So I guess I will queue up for that with my massively full inventory. Sweet.
Not you in a full inventory. I wouldn't believe that.
You know?
Never. Never.
Alright, guys. We will cut this while I go and do something about my inventory, and while we queue up, and we will meet you in.
Alrighty then.
Sweet! It's Ace Chemicals, guys.
Okay, guy. Wait for everybody here. This could be bad.
We got this.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
Woot!
Yeah, and Ace Chemicals, watch out for the green gas that is extremely flammable.
Yeah. One guy will come up and hit you with the gas, and another will come up and hit you with the flames, and if that doesn't outright kill you, there'll be another guy that's coming to like smash you with a huge attack that'll probably wipe you out anyways. So it's just like triple whammy. You gotta watch
And the
it.
gas stuns you. So it's hard to break out of.
You know?
Yes, and if you run too far away from your group, you could die. Sometimes you die right in the middle of the group, but at least you have a better chance.
Especially in the room that's coming up. They tend to send out a couple of little groups that are gonna hit you.
From either side.
You know? And you gotta watch out for these guys, the experiment, whatever his name is. He doesn't hit you with his giant charge up attack. Looks like we've got some strong DPS in here.
Which is nice.
You know?
OTO Morrow. Psh,
And Chemo.
causing problems all over the place. I thought we took care of Chemo at Bloodhaven. What's he doing here?
Not another Tomorrow joke from T.O. Morrow. So original with this material. Alright. So the doors will close behind us, and then security will start popping out directly through the doors.
Right.
If you are doing this near a lower level, you definitely want to have the whole group in here, as you have to fight past 5 waves of security. So if somebody gets locked outside of those doors because they're being too slow or they run outside, then it's gonna have the potential to screw over the whole group. So just be careful and try to stick with the group if you're coming through here. You'll see, they just keep coming from the same positions. Eventually I think it'll spawn in like a chemoid behind us that we'll have to deal with.
It will, and you do this twice. We do this, we'll go down a hallway, we fight like a mini boss, come back, do the exact same thing that we're doing now. Go down another hallway, fight another mini boss, which we can talk about now. There's 4.
Yes, we should talk about the fact that in this alert there are 4 hallways. You'll only end up opening up 2 of them every time you come in. And the bosses that end up being at the end of them, there's a different boss at the end of each hallway, but which ones you get into each time are random, so you may have to play this a few times to get through each of those bosses and get all of the tokens that are hidden in their rooms. We're probably not going to show all of them, just because it takes extra time, and they're not really all that difficult. Do you want to just go through the 4 different bosses that you're going to run through?
There's going to be Babyface, which looks like that little thing from Toy Story, except this one's mean.
Like the baby head on the like
Spider body.
Meccano spider. Yeah.
And it has a laser eye. You just want to really watch out for that laser eye attack
You know?
that it has. There's going to be, what's the,
But with a full group, he's very easy. You know what I mean?
for sure.
He might do some sort of charge up attack that you'll have to watch out for or something, but here's the chemoid.
And then there's Punchline.
Punchline is a large metal robot that has like a extendo boxing glove attack that he does repeatedly, which can do some damage.
He can also trap you in a present.
That's right. So he's got some annoying attacks, but like if you're with a competent group, like I've never really had a problem with him. You know what I mean?
Never had a problem there. Then there are the metal mimes, which there's 3.
And it's sort of like a fight in stages, right?
Yes, you fight the 3 of them, and then they kind of meld together, and you fight. I think it's alloy something. I can't remember exactly.
You know, the composite of all 3 of them, and then they split back up again.
Yes.
And you sort of keep working them down, and eventually they just split up, and they don't turn back into the dude again.
And there, you just have to keep an eye. They'll do like a spin attack, which can, if you're right up on them, that can do a lot of damage to you. So just be aware of that.
That's right.
And
so just keep your distance with all of these bosses, I guess, you know?
Sure. And then there's Sledge Thing.
My favorite.
Sledge Thing's pretty easy. He'll do this thing where it says like, get back, Sledge Thing's gonna explode or whatever. Just work on Sledge Thing. I've never ever had a problem fighting Sledge Thing.
You know?
Yeah. He'll break into like bunches of like
little versions.
Sledgeling.
More cute
yeah, like
than
we're
anything.
fighting them now, like some little sledgelings that are out here.
You know?
Oh, but yeah.
Do you think that means this is gonna be Sledge Thing? I can't remember who's down this hallway.
Not necessarily. It changes. Oh, and we were forgetting Renty. And
oh God, yeah.
Keeper.
Whatever his name is. Dang.
There's actually 5. Oh, and then there's Clown Sanity.
There you go.
There's 6.
So Misty knows all of the bosses. So Renty is a giant dog, and I can't remember what his owner's name is, but his owner's got a gun. I like taking out the owner first so that he's not ranging you, and then going in for Renty to finish him off, because he's not that difficult and doesn't hit that hard. Here you can see we got Babyface.
Nice.
Clown Sanity. He's clown sane, so just keep your distance.
Because he'll pick you up and spin you.
If he does that, like, do you have to use your cola to stay alive?
It just depends. Like, for me, since I'm the healer, I might have to if I see, that I'm getting in trouble and I can't throw anything.
Yeah.
But if somebody else gets picked up and I'm able to heal them through it, you know what I mean? So
That's
it really
right.
depends. Just keep an eye on your health, because you can take a cola while he's spinning you.
You can see, like, as you were saying, the bosses are not that hard. This is
With a good
Babyface. Yeah.
Yeah, just watch out for this fire attack that I'm getting toasted by.
There you go.
But you can see we're almost... There we go.
Okay. So once you activate that switch, the hallway that you previously had cleared out is now once again full of enemies. So just be aware, like, this is your first time through. You don't want to accidentally run back through and then have one of them activated and then you're already in the middle of all of them.
Exactly. And also watch for the fireballs that come out of the grate because it will pin you to the ground and stun you and set you on fire.
You know? Listen to the Ninja Master.
Is there one here? Now it's just the security again, so you guys know what to expect there.
And like this spot, you can see where these guys came. This is sort of like the best spot to fight them because they're all just gonna come to you from side to side, and you can just work on them with the whole team. Everybody else sort of be within range. If you have one person sort of trying to go up and fight them on the stairs or something, that can get them killed.
And as a healer, I try to keep my distance so I don't get hit by the green gas and set on fire. So in case somebody else does, I can throw my supercharge.
That's right.
Or at least get to them and revive them if they get KO'd.
Oh, security. Come out to play.
Mm-hmm. Toss me a little bit of power when you get a second.
Sure. I've been sort of neglecting my duties.
Thank you.
They should really just make it spawn. Like, if you kill all of the first ones, it should just automatically spawn the next group. It shouldn't be like a timed.
Yeah,
It shouldn't give you so much time, at least, you know?
You spend a fair amount of time even for the first group to start, it's kind of like, what are we doing?
You know? So slow. Why can it not spawn enemies? It's funny that they mention the clown nose, which is a trinket you can get that turns you into like a mini clown sanity.
You know?
You know? Here's the second chemoid, which is a flame chemoid this time. Just different in the type of attacks that they'll do, basically. But the effects of the attacks are pretty much the same overall. I'll check the loot. I already have that, so I'll pass. Anyways. Alright. So who do you think we're going to be facing this time?
Well, we have 5 possibilities.
You know? Or 4, or... Yeah, 5, you're right.
5. I hope it's somebody easy. I'm feeling kind of lazy.
You know?
Yeah.
I hope it's... Yeah, I just hope it's something interesting. That's worth, you know what I mean, talking about, instead of something that's so easy to...
Oh,
you
dang.
know what I mean?
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
Sweet! It's gonna be Renty and... What's his name? Dominic? Something. I can't remember.
Where's Quantum whatever?
Quantum Leap! Quantum Dawn.
Yeah, just be careful when you get in here. If you get around a tank and you don't have, oh dang it, line of sight for your healer, you're not going to get healed.
Misty's saying, oh dang it, because it's the metal mimes.
Oh dang it.
So this is one of those ones where it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Best thing to do as like our roles is to just keep our distance and power and heal the other guys. That way they can just continue to do as much damage as possible, and we just sort of want to always keep within sight range of them so that when we throw our powers, they're actually getting thrown to them to some degree. Like, it's also to some degree they want us to stay next to us. And you can see here they've turned into the large version by combining. So you've got, what's his name? The Amusing Alloy.
I knew it was something alloy.
There you go.
Amusing, yes. Very.
They're so witty. They all have funny names. You can see this guy's getting burned fairly quickly, and I don't know, like, does his health come back to full if he comes back again?
I think it does.
You know? There you go. You got the Ferris Fool.
Comet gold.
And the Mercury
Mummer.
Mummer. So we'll see. If we can get these guys down before they turn back into the huge version. They might actually be like preparing so they can, yeah. And he comes back with full health, which is nice, so I will throw some more power out.
Ooh. Not gonna get in the middle of that.
Yeah. So this time when we injure them down to the end of their health, this should be the end of the fight.
Yes.
So it's a little bit longer than the babyface fight, but I guess it's because it's a little bit later in the alert as well, so... And we're on our way back to that main room to fight the final boss, which I'm sure you've all seen hanging from the ceiling in there. That's actually kind of a fun final boss battle as well.
For sure.
You know? It's not quite just a straight up beat down. You do have to do a little bit. Or at least you want to try and stay on top of the mobs there so that you don't get overrun.
I always enjoyed playing that one as my electricity DPS character, just because you can do so many area of effect attacks.
You know? It is a really good area for that. Alright, so this is Chemo.
And you want to destroy the Kimlings and keep them from
taking those barrels over to Camo, because if he fills up with any of the particular types of barrels, he will spawn out what's called the chemoids, those larger versions that we've already had to fight before. And he doesn't just spawn out one, he spawns out like a whole bunch. So if he gets, you know, a whole bunch of red barrels put into him all in a row, he will spawn out like a ton of red chemoids that will probably make things a lot more complicated. Once you've defeated enough of the little chemlings, you need to defeat 25 with the group, puts Chemo into a vulnerable state where you'll be able to attack him for a limited amount of time. You want to try and sort of get him down, if you can, like this group, to like around halfway. If you can get him halfway or lower, that means you guys will be able to wipe him one time more, because he's going to spawn more guys out.
Like he's doing right now.
And it's, once again, you want to kill and destroy as many of these guys as possible.
As fast as possible.
As fast as possible. And prevent them from bringing those barrels in. And avoid Chemo's spit
Barf attack.
or barf attack, yeah. You know? You can see we're at 20 out of 25.
There we go.
And he's vulnerable again. So what we're going to try and do here is once again damage him at the same rate we were doing before, so that we can just completely wipe him within those 2 cycles. And there we go.
Just like that.
Boom. And we get our little feet there. And let's see. There should be some loot.
There's a ring and a table.
Ooh, the optimized large table is actually a nice table. And it wants us to speak with Batman.
Morrow's fled. With his chemical exposure, he shouldn't be hard to track down. I'll meet you inside.
Alright. Can turn in that mission. Or that's not even there. Or is this? Yes. Ace Chemicals. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go through and we're going to do the collections that at least we can do right now. So you've got a green one that's over the doors that you would have first come into this area on the balcony. Sort of across from T.O. Morrow in his little glass protection area there. You've also got a blue one down here in the corner. Another blue one up here on the ventilation duct. Let's also go back up and get the ones that are sort of reversed.
Okay.
You got that one already?
Yep.
Okay. These ones, like, we could have gotten them as we were doing this, but just because we were fighting through that area where they had the green gas, this is right next to the beginning, really. Like, if I go back here, it's entrance, the vending machine. You're going to come around the corner, and there's one over here back in the corner.
This is Vicky Vale at Gotham Now, on one of Gotham's most notorious landmarks, Ace Chemicals. Long ago declared toxic and marked for demolition, Ace Chemicals still stands due to a lack of funds in the city budget. Here at Gotham Now, we've heard rumors that the Joker has mysterious connections to these contaminated grounds. But what exactly has never come to light?
Okay, so now we're just going to go down those hallways where we did the actual mission objectives. There should be, I think there's a blue one and a green one. You got, you've got these ones already?
I got him on the way.
Okay. I'm just going to fly to the end and make sure that there isn't one in the final room. There it is.
Babyface notes. Using parts here and brought in by the Joker gang members.
Okay.
Created the most darling force of destruction.
So now there's that other hallway. There's two different ways you can get into it, either on this side of Tiyomaro's little room there, or you'll see we'll come down the stairs here. Those stairs go up to another entrance / exit, so I don't know. Just in case you're getting all lost and stuff, we've got a green one.
Experiment 037. They happily and laughingly destroy themselves for the so-called
The blue one.
incredible.
This is Batman. If you can hear me, take care. Morrow is still inside Ace Chemicals for a reason. His new toxin must be distilling into yet another form.
Metal Mind's notes. These lovelies have extreme temperature and pain tolerances, allowing for subcutaneous.
Okay, so the last set of blue and green that you're going to need to complete these collections is going to be down the hallway that we actually weren't able to go down this time. And let's just go back and see if there's like a treasure chest.
Sure.
You know? I'm all set on fire. 'Cause I'm awesome.
Hey.
Woot. Okay, so in this room, there are essentially 4 little hallways that you can go down to look for the treasure chests.
Not
The
down.
ones, yeah. You got the ones where the patrols were coming up from. And it's not down on either of these. And then there's also up top, up the stairs, on either side of the room. There's a little, here it is. There's a little hallway. These were previously closed off, or at least they're closed off while you're doing the patrol part and having to defeat the waves of the enemies. As you can see, oh, okay, it's controller gear. But this is actually one of the locations that drops, I think, what is it? Tech Ninja or
It's one of the.
Ninja style something that's like more rare or people have trouble finding in the game or whatever. Just play this one over and over and go and get those treasure chests every day and try and get that loot, and that should be good.
Hopefully,
Hey,
we'll get a
Batman.
lousy controller necklace every time.
Exactly. So thank you for joining us for the Ace Chemicals alert, Tier 1, and please like and subscribe and favorite our videos, send comments, and thank you for joining us.
And we'll see you next time for more epic adventures with Dork Ninja Gaming. Bye.
Woot.